find a comfortable seat. Finding our comfortable seat here on the edge of the blanket or seated nice and tall. Settle in with your body. Settle in with your breath. Notice how your body feels this morning. Notice how your breath feels. Notice how your heart feels. If you're feeling tense in any particular area, whether that would be in your mouth or around the jaw, in the neck or your shoulders, hips. Imagine your breath going to that place. Imagine the breath filling that area of tension. And as you exhale, imagine all the tension washing away with the breath and leaving the body. Outside of the room is creating tension.
Should I tell them?
No, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. So if it's creating tension, then let it go. Say, I know that banging is going on out there. Somebody's getting a workout. It's okay. We'll let it go. Sometimes we have to accept it, acknowledge it, and then we can let it go. This week, or actually just for today, our theme is going to be the hero's journey. A concept developed by Joseph Campbell, and all the quotes will be from Joseph Campbell. We're all on a hero's journey in our lives. We are the heroes in our own lives. Take a moment here and set an intention for your practice. If you'd like for it to relate to being the hero of your life, a simple statement like, I am the hero of my life. Or I am on a hero's journey. Or perhaps I am discovering the hero within me. Choose any other intention that deeply calls from your heart today. How do you long to feel? How do you long to live out your life? State it to yourself in the present tense. Feeling it, living it, imagining it. Release our intention into the heart space, letting it rest there like a powerful seed, so full of promise. Just take a deep breath in through the nose. Slowly exhale out through the mouth. Next, inhale through the nose. Draw up your shoulders toward your ears. And as you exhale out the mouth, roll the shoulders back and down. One more like this. Your eyes are closed. You can gently open them to a soft gaze. Let's release the legs. You can put the hands to the side. Stretch with the ankles and the feet. Roll the ankles, point the toes, draw them back. Tick-tock the legs side to side, finding a gentle movement here along the hips and the whole of the legs. And let's plant the feet nice and wide and do some windshield wipers side to side, both knees together, gently falling to one side and then going to the other side. Come back to center. Let's bring the legs out in front. Sit nice and tall. Bring the hands out to either side, palms facing up. Inhale, reach up. It's as if embracing the whole of the day in the sun. Touch the palms. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Again. Inhaling, reaching up, stretching, touching the palms, and bringing the hands down to heart center. One more. Lift and extend the spine. Exhale, back to center and settle here for just a full breath. Down, bring the feet to the floor, feet touching. We're going to come into butterfly, sit up nice and tall, let the knees come out to the sides, adjust those sit bones so the spine can be nice and long. Take a breath here, in and out. Your next exhale, whenever it comes, allow your heart to draw down toward your feet, finding a forward fold here in your butterfly. Find your edge here, the place where you feel some challenge and some comfort. Not about how far down we go. It's about working with the body just where it's at right now. Honoring the body. Every breath, relax a little bit more. Surrender a little more. Your hands can rest to the mat, can rest to the feet. You can lock in. Set forearms to a block. Or set the forehead to a block. Feel the breath. Feel the body. People say that what we are all seeking is a meaning for life. I don't think that's what we're really seeking. I think that what we're seeking is an experience of being alive. So that our experiences on the purely physical plane will have resonances with our innermost being and reality. So that we actually feel the rapture of being alive. Ultimately, what we're all looking for is to feel a certain way. Experience in this very moment, how you feel in this moment, the breath, the body. The heart, the mind. Time your neck is feeling a little tense, perhaps some gentle rolling of the neck, very small, gentle movements might feel good. One more breath here. And as you're ready, you'll set the hands back to the mat. Begin to rise back up, nice and gentle. Help the knees to come back in. Widen the feet. And release with some windshield wipers, nice and slow. Back to center. We're going to go onto our back body. And before you do, prep your towel or your blanket into a roll. It's going to lift behind our shoulder blades. You can also use a mat roll if you don't have a towel or a blanket. So the thicker the roll is, the more lift this is going to end up giving your shoulder blades and the more opening of the spine this is going to create. If you don't want it so thick, then you can make it a little bit thinner. You can take the towel or the blanket long ways and make a skinnier roll. And we're going to set the roll to the side. We're not going to need it just yet. I know. We're ready to go. We'll get there in just a moment. Let's come on to the back body. We'll surrender the left leg down and draw the right knee in toward the chest here. You can hold it with both hands, or you can just hold it with the right hand and release the left arm out to T, or nice and long and stretchy up overhead to the floor, next to the ear. Finding this half cradle position. Open and extended through the left body side. Closed and contracted through the right body side. Find your mind wandering away. Return to your breath. Return to your body. You can even return to your intention. Breathing in, I know I am breathing in. Breathing out, I know I am breathing out. One more breath here in this half cradle. We'll slowly release the right foot back down. Now you can roll into the side and bring in your roll, the blanket roll, the mat roll, whatever you're going to be using. You're going to set it underneath the shoulder blades. Those flat shoulder blades along the spine here. Your head and shoulders are going to rest on the mat above the roll. and comfortable. And then you'll plant the right foot down and leave the left leg long. We're staying on the same side. Now allow your right knee to open outward into this half butterfly in the reclined position. Arms can be out to T. You can make goalpost arms, cactus arms, or you can have both arms up overhead, resting on the floor. Opening through the heart here. Opening through the right groin area. Opening through the heart and chest and lungs. Every inhale, imagine the heart becoming lighter. With every exhale, imagine the back body feeling more surrendered, drawing down, letting gravity have you, hold you. Must be willing to let go of the life that we have planned so as to have the life that is waiting for us in this moment. Life isn't lived inside our heads. That's not real life. One more breath here. Slowly bring the knee back up, help it up. And just lean up a little bit so you can remove the blanket roll, set it to the side. And recline back. And take both legs up, stretch them nice and long. You can also stretch down on the mat, find a full body stretch here. Lengthening, expanding. We'll bring our legs down if they're up. Set the right foot down to the mat again, right leg bent, left leg long.
We're staying on the same side. Draw the right knee in a little bit towards you. Reach with it with the left hand on the outside and help the knee to cross over the body. You'll roll onto the outside of the left hip, finding a twist. Your right arm will extend out to T, parallel with the shoulder. So we've crossed our knee over the body. The right knee is now on the left side. Feeling the twist. Your gaze can be up toward the ceiling, or you can turn your eyes to face toward your right arm. Left hand can stay at the knee or at the thigh, whatever's most comfortable. Feel your breath going in and going out. Allow the left knee and leg to relax as it is drawn down by gravity. Be willing to let go of the life you have planned so that you can have and fully enjoy the life that is right here waiting for you. It is seldom that our days go exactly as planned. One more breath here. And we'll slowly allow the right knee to come back. We'll keep the foot and leg up, and now let's grab a hold of the back of the right leg or the ankle and find a half happy baby here. hold on to the back of the thigh with your hand. You can take the crook of your elbow around, opening up a little bit more. The right foot is tilted up a little bit more toward the ceiling than in half cradle. The left arm can be out to T, in cactus, or up overhead. If at any time your leg feels tingly or your foot, do a little bit of ankle rolling, or you can release down and then come back in. Breathe into it. Focus on the breath. Focus on surrender. One more breath. Slowly lower the foot and leg back down. Take a nice long body stretch here. Down on the mat. Stretching out the bottoms of the feet, out through the hands and fingertips. We'll slowly roll onto our belly. Just roll yourself around. Your option here to find a sphinx with forearms to the mat, hands down, elbows underneath the shoulders, tilting the pubic bone down towards the mat, finding this back bend, keeping the shoulders relaxed. This feels like too much. Drop the belly down a bit. Open the arms wider and take the hands forward a little more. Or you can drop all the way down into crocodile, stacking the hands and setting the forehead down. You are in Sphinx. Make sure that your neck is soft and relaxed, not creating excessive tension. Pinching in the lower back, opening the legs a little wider could be helpful, or dropping down into the crocodile.
caves that we fear to enter hold the treasures that we seek. If you're in crocodile, notice the breath. Notice the expansion of the belly and the chest pressing against the mat as you inhale. And the surrender of the body as you exhale. One more breath here. We'll all transition ourselves back onto the back body. Take your time. Once you roll around, we'll draw both knees into the chest. Knees to chest hug, releasing the back bend. You can rock side to side if that feels good. We'll slowly release the right leg down nice and long. We're going to hold on to the left leg now in the half cradle. You can hold with both hands or just the left hand to allow the right arm to do something else. Whether that's out to T, cactus, or up overhead, resting on the floor. Feeling expansive all along the right body side, contracted on the left. Breathing in, I embrace my life. And breathing out, I embrace the moment. One more breath here. And we'll release the left leg.
We'll leave the right leg long, bend the left and plant the foot. And then slowly allow the left knee to open up outward, relax toward the floor. Oh, we forgot our blanket roll. So let's rewind for just a moment. Bring your knee back and let's bring our blanket roll to lift our spine and our heart. Set the blanket roll underneath the shoulder blades. So once again, look for the flat shoulder blade area. Lay them on the blanket roll. Have the arms above the roll and the head. And now we'll take our left leg nice and bent. Release it outward, finding this half butterfly with a lifted and open heart. Privilege of a lifetime is getting to be who you are. Forget trying to be someone else. Practice here. You'll find connection with that sacred space within you. A sacred space where you can find yourself over and over again. Sacred space where you can return to center. And reconnect with the privilege of being who you are. And who you are still becoming. One more breath here. slowly bring the knee back to center. You can gently roll onto the side and remove the blanket roll. Set it to the side. Take a stretch. And then we'll lengthen the right leg, bend the left once again, plant the foot. And then you can cross the left knee over the body. Take the right hand to the outside of that knee or to the thigh. Roll onto the outside of that right hip, finding a twist. We're leading the shoulder blades to the mat. And the left arm can be out to T. Your gaze can be up toward the ceiling, or you can turn to face the left arm. The more that you surrender the outside of the right hip toward the earth, the further that left knee can roll over. If the left arm isn't feeling supported, then come back a little bit. Maybe you went too far. Find a place inside where there is joy. Touch into that joy. And the joy will burn out the pain. Stay connected to your breath, to your body. One more breath here. We'll slowly roll back onto our back side, bringing the knee with us. And we'll leave the right leg long and find the half happy baby with the left leg. The left foot is going to tilt a little bit more upward toward the ceiling. A bigger opening here between the legs. Hook your elbow, inner elbow behind the knee, or hold with the hands. Find what works best for you here.
where it's at here, without forcing, without demanding. The goal of life is to make your heartbeat match the beat of the universe, to match your nature with nature. Last breath here. And slowly you can release the left leg down. Find a nice long body stretch. Reach out to the bottoms of the feet, out through the hands and the fingertips. You can also bring both knees toward the chest, knees to chest hug, rock side to side. You can hold the knees with the hands and do some circles around with the knees. You can even plant the feet nice and wide, open up the arms and do some windshield wipers side to side. Settle in for our Shavasana, corpse pose, our final position of rest. Legs a little wide, arms a little wide away from the body. Noticing the back body and the contact with the floor. Making sure it is comfortable. Shoulder blades nice and flat. And if for any reason having the legs long is uncomfortable for the lower back, feel free to bend the legs and plant the feet. Or to bring the blanket roll underneath the knees. Relax the whole of the body. Relax. Surrender the whole of the body. Surrender. of our life. With every breath that we surrender back out, may we accept and embrace the life that is waiting for us in this moment. Begin to deepen your breath. Notice the breath. Deep, long inhales, long, slow exhales. And slowly begin to reawaken the body. Gently moving some fingers, toes, rolling of the wrists or ankles. As you're ready, roll onto the side body, bending the knees into the fetal position, the position of new beginnings. Support your head if you need to. Tune into your breath here and recall your intention again, saying it to yourself in the present tense. Slowly come back up to seated. We'll meet with our hands at heart center. Feeling the thumbs touching our breastbone, perhaps feeling our heartbeat. Thank you for sharing your practice with each other and with me. I hear you, I see you, and I feel you. Namaste.
Namaste.